There is a disease going on right now. There is a sickness that is happening on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm not talking about gonorrhea. I'm not talking about syphilis. I'm not talking about chlamydia. All of those things, you can take some antibiotics. Take a little doxycycline, you're good to go. Make sure you take it with food, though. It can upset your stomach. No. I'm not talking about something like that. I'm talking about something far worse. Nintendo Direct disease. Wherever you look right now, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, any of these, Instagram, any of these social media platforms, constantly, day after day, people are talking about Nintendo Directs, videos popping up about the Nintendo Direct happening soon that just leaked. And look, okay, I used to be like one of those people. I used to be someone who would look for any sort of little inclination of a possible Nintendo Direct and jump on it. But I've changed. I've seen the light. I've seen that, constantly talking about something. It's the boy who cried wolf. Eventually, the wolf is going to come along and eat you, but by that time, can you really take a victory lap? Can you really care about it? A broken clock is right twice a day, but it seems like a lot of people are hinging this broken clock thing because supposedly, allegedly, the Nintendo Direct is now happening next week, and we have a date for it and stuff. I just want to talk about this and the psyche of things going into it because I'm still of the faith that I don't think there's going to be anything this week, next week, this month, the month of June. If there is, it's not going to be a full-on Nintendo Direct. It'll be something very small, very, very small. But, I could be wrong on this. But the dope fiend mentality of looking for little clues, if you wanted to do this, if you wanted to look for clues and stuff like that, there are more clues that would tell you that this probably isn't happening, more so than clues to say that it is happening. Let's talk about the evidence thus far, shall we? We know everybody's 1-2 Switch is coming out at the end of this month. We know there's some new Joy-Cons coming out at the end of this month. We know that Pikmin 4 is coming out in July. Now, why in God's name would you announce a first-party title that you could have easily included in a Nintendo Direct? Not that it would have been accepted, not that people would have been excited for it, but you announce on a Twitter drop a new title that could have easily been slotted for this Direct. And I'm supposed to believe that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct besides that fact. That should be some of the most damning evidence. The new Joy-Con colors, once again, more damning evidence. They are available on pre-order for Amazon right now. I'll have a link in the description box if you want to buy those pastel colored Joy-Cons that should have came out in the springtime. But beyond that, think of all the third-party stuff that has happened for Nintendo Switch stuff, that happen at events like Summer Games Fest, that happen at these other showcases. Okay, you've got stuff like Sonic, the new Sonic game. Looks fantastic. Can't wait to play it. 60 frames on all platforms. You got the Prince of Persia game. Christ on a cracker. That game looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to play it. I like Metroidvanias. I like the setting. I like everything about this game. These would be announcements that you would expect to potentially see there. And then people say, oh, the Persona 3 remake hasn't been announced for Switch yet. Yet? How do you know it's coming out on Switch? Oh, there's a PlayStation 4 version. There's an Xbox One version. That must mean there's a Direct this month. It's like grasping at straws here. Grasping at straws here. But here's the real kicker for me. You have Nintendo's account talking about everything on Twitter besides a Direct, events, Splatoon tournaments, Smash Brothers crap. We're traveling around this summer. Come check us out. Games, the Lara Croft collection, which is something that we talked about months ago as being leaked for the Nintendo Switch. That is now coming out not next week, in 2 weeks for the Nintendo Switch. I believe it comes out on the 29th, the same day as the AEW game for the Nintendo Switch as well. Can't freaking wait to play that. But this game, the Lara Croft thing with, and it's not the games you're thinking of. It's the weird top-down stuff, which I don't hate. It looks kind of like a Hades, Diablo style game. I don't hate that. I think that actually could work, but they're not the graphically taxing games of like Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something like that. But these games are coming to Nintendo, and Nintendo made an announcement on Twitter. They put up a trailer on their YouTube channel. So you're telling me, that there's going to be a direct this month, but they've already talked about a first-party game that's coming out this month. They're talking about third-party games and uploading trailers that you would think would be potentially part of a direct, especially if it's happening next week. If it's happening next week and we have this alleged date, then this should have been at that. Because that date that we have, which we're going to talk about in just a second, is before the 29th. But no, they did it outside of it. Oh, well, maybe they have a bunch of stuff to talk about at this event. But we have to talk about the date, because this is literal crackhead, like fiending, digging through the trash can, looking for something that you could sell so that you can get your fix of a Nintendo Direct. Just give me that Direct. Give me that Direct. Nate the Hate made a tweet yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. With a percentage in it. Somebody asked him a question. It had nothing to do with Nintendo. Nothing. But somebody asked him a question, and he put a percentage down. Just a random percentage, obviously very tongue-in-cheek, 6.21%. So people, this is the sickness that we have with people. They looked at that and said, holy crap. That is the date of the Nintendo Direct. June 21st is when a Nintendo Direct presentation is going to be happening. Because Nate the Hate said 6.21%. I talk to this man every day. Every day I talk to Nate. Don't you think that if something was going to happen on 6/21, that I would be talking about it, that John would be talking about it, that other people that are friends with us would be talking about it? Don't you think it's a little random that none of us that are friends with him are talking about it? And you know what? There could be a presentation on 6/21. Because what's happening right now is you look at your main insiders. Nobody really knows much about anything. Obviously, there is an investors meeting that I believe happens on the 23rd. So many people are expecting something to happen before then. And there's a chance that it could, but there's also a chance that it couldn't. When you're talking to investors don't give a shit about games that are coming out. What kind of games are coming out? What games do you have? No, they care about money. They care about profit. When you show them Tears of the Kingdom sales, they're going to shut up. They're not going to ask any damn questions. They're going to be like, holy Christ on a cracker. I've said that twice this video. Look at these sales for Tears of the Kingdom. They're phenomenal. Good job, Nintendo. I'm sure you know what you're doing. There doesn't have to be that. There could be an event on 6/21. There could be an event on 6/22. A broken clock is right twice a day. I keep coming back to saying that. And if you say that there's going to be, this is the week, this is the week, this is the week, this is the week, eventually you're going to get it right. But at what cost? At what cost to your dignity? At what cost to your mental mind state? At what cost to the sanctity? That's not the word I'm looking for, but the sanctity of your channel, the sanctity of your brand, the sanctity of your Twitter account, the sanctity of your Facebook account. You can't just throw shit at a dartboard and hope it's right. And I've been guilty of this in the past myself. I'm not trying to crucify people. I'm trying to enlighten people. I'm trying to make them realize you have an addiction. You have a disease of Nintendo Direct disease. And you need to work on it. You need to analyze the situation. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and accept that you have a problem. Tell yourself, you know what? I have a problem. I need to do some changes within my life. I might need help. And RGT is here to help you. with a dose of reality. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys got enlightened by this video. Hope you guys learned something about this video. I'm just tired of friggin' seeing this shit. Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Direct, it's like, holy shit, man. Let's talk about another system. The other systems have plenty of stuff going on. Talk about emulation. I will invite you into the world of emulation as the king of emulation. Gotta chill. Gotta chill. Or don't. I really don't care at the end of the day. It's your money. Get your own bag. But let me know what you think of the situation in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Obviously, just taking the piss out of today. And I had some other ideas planned, but I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.